Okay, so this is a little bit unlike me not to film a process, but this thing was just dropped off yesterday, and he wanted it snorkeled before the weekend, so that's what I'm just trying to get done, kind of quick. Uh, and this is what I got done between a little bit last night and today. All we're doing is snorkeling. It's a 2017 Polaris Ace 500. So it's a new one out, there's nothing on it, so this is what came up with it. It does mimic the Razor 570, all those are the same. Pretty much just waiting on a air filter. And that way I can silicone up the belt and finish it up. We wanted to do them inside the box here because the seat does come up pretty close to the back. So how I got them is round up, and then you can bring them right up here because they'll hit this. So I'll show you what I did with that here in a second. Real quick, just belt was simple. I mean, you have the cover that goes flush across here, so they had to be positioned just right. But just some fittings there. Yeah, you can copy it, whatever. Coming down, that's the belt intake, belt exhaust, air intake. As you can see, the intake was pretty simple, factory boot. The belt exhaust. Picking back up with the belt exhaust there, routed around. And to have the belt intake come up, I had to route this one kind of out and wide. See there, it doesn't come. I just had to do a little bit of trimming just to the outside there to make them fit without having to cut into the bed at all. So you got that. Took out the whole belt housing inside out. The belt exhaust, the stock one, just goes out all into a pre-made plastic that had to be chopped down a little bit, and then I stretched a 2.5 or 2 to 2 inch rubber fern coat around that to then get the fitting. The whole back side of the clutch right here and right here was all sealed up. Coming around, you can kind of see them inside there. So it's just like a 45 straight down, wrapped around to that right there. Tie into the factory belt intake, and then the belt exhaust just routes up as you saw. All you have is a gas vent line right there, the transmission vent line right there, and then the crankcase breather that dumps out into your airbox right there. Also watch out there, there's a drain. It's got a duck bill. Just take that out, silicone that up. And it's kind of cool with the intake boot right here. It actually is a twist lock in, twist lock out. I took it out, put silicone around the lip of it, put it back in there and twisted it to make a real nice tight seal. Of course, dielectric grease everything. The only thing I had to move was the CDI right there. And kind of see how close it is there. I had to just unmount it and slide it over. So not too much behind that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back on and pick up with the video there. I think I left out that you also have the front differential vent line to snorkel up, but this is not the finished project yet. I just put it in here for the video. So that's where we wanted to come up, and his speakers are a little bit off-centered. My holes are not. So yeah, there was the two 22.5s to bring it up and around the bar there, and to have them sitting flush right here. Of course, I don't have zip ties or anything, like I said, but yeah, they're pretty come up real nice, tight. When they're all said and done, gonna be right there, lined up. And let me throw on the belt or the seat real quick so you can see the clearance between them. And with the seat adjusted fully back, there is your clearances. No issues there. So yeah, you don't have to worry about it. With it being brought up, if you were to cut into this right here, you would have some clearance issues with the seat being all the way back because your person is going to sit it in and lean the seat back just a tad bit. So I don't want any fender issues, and it was going to be too far away to be able to tie it around the bar here. But yeah, I'm going to paint these all up, take the stickers off, run the vent lines, and I will get a final shot of it all. And of course, I totally let it get out of here without getting a final video on it. But the thing worked beautifully. I did test out the smoke machine, no leaks anywhere. So the plan was to get rid of that 500 and then him bring in the Ace 325 that he did bring in. But when I was breaking it down and I was going to pick up filming with that, this is what I saw on it. And so, yeah, that's going back to the dealership because it's only got like 200 miles on it. And yeah, that's not acceptable. So whenever that one gets back, that snorkel on that one's almost completely different from the 500 that you just saw. And that's where we're going to pick back up at. Thank you guys for watching.